Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of D-Ray's Garage, where today we're going to continue with the Macan maintenance series. And on the Macans, they recommend spark plugs every 30,000 miles. So I actually just cheated and completed the work first because I was curious what I was going to run into. Now, oddly enough, one of the tools that I used that you might not expect was some twined. So for the most awkward driver side plug coil pack, it's really difficult to get in there around the coolant reservoir and the various looms and wiring systems that are running down there. So I was able to just get enough power by looping the coil pack and then giving it a tug. It probably is some risk to the coil pack, but that is my inside baseball for you if you're going to take on this task. Otherwise, it's relatively pain-free. But hey, watch it, you be the judge, and let me know if you tackle it for yourselves. So as I'm sure you figured out already, we need some spark plugs for this exercise, and I'm using some OEM supplied or supplier Bosch plugs. I'll put the number on there. And then I'm checking them for gap using this little gap tool here. And they're supposed to be, I think it's 0.028, and so I can get my 25 in there, but not my 30. So I'm going to assume we're in a good spot. So I'm going to check each of these on the way in, just to make sure they're all gapped correctly. Mostly this is just what I call a faff of a job. Some of you won't like me using this, so look away when that happens. In that case, use a ratchet, a hand ratchet. I have a couple of different extensions here. I have the wobble of a 5/8 spark plug socket. So that's got the tools in there to keep a hold of a spark plug on the way down. And then I have my torque wrench when we go to torquing down the actual plugs themselves. On the drill here, I'll be having a T25 to get off these filters so we can get better access down here. These T30s we will use when we're pulling the actual coil packs. And then the what is this? E10, which is basically an inverted Torx. That is for the loom that is holding down there. So all these things plus the stuff I figure out later on I need are part of this job. Really, you know, if I come around, we're going to pull this air box, try and get better access to these two coils. This one will be a fiddle. I know some people take off this bolt, but my preference is to just try and finagle it out without doing so. I'm sure it'd be easier if I did, but I didn't buy the new bolt, and you're supposed to use a new bolt each time. So the very rearmost plugs, like on any of these V8s or V6 cars, V cars, tends to be the most complicated. So if we move over here, so if we're looking on the driver's side, 1 and 2 will be relatively easy to get to once we move out this air filter. We'll have to jostle with the coolant tank on this side to get to this rear one, and I'm probably going to need 3 or 4 hands to do so. So again, first two less painful, last one bit of a fiddle. Overall, I think the fiddly part is what's going to make this job most complicated, and then as long as we're doing appropriate hand threading of the plugs, do the appropriate torquing to 22 foot-pounds, and I'm not sure what that is in Newton meters, we'll get that later. We'll just get cracking, and I'll give you updates as I find problems along the way. We'll start by getting these T30s out of here. That slides up. Just pop this off of the receiver down there. Now, I think this will give you a much better look at the first, at least one, maybe two we're trying to get at here. Okay, so that's the cables detached. So now we'll take the T30s and take these coil packs. So you want to inspect the coil packs. I'm expecting these to be in really good shape. We're at 27,500 miles. I've already checked the gap on this guy. So that's the one going in. Let's see. Probably need just a little extension here. And here's the first plug. It's got some redness to it, but it doesn't look in, oops, sorry. It's got some redness to it, but it doesn't look in terrible shape. So now let's set this one in here. It's got a magnet on it. And then we'll gently feed it in. I'm not putting any pressure on this. I want it to find the threads comfortably here in the block. Okay, so that's as much as I can do with my hands. Let's set this fella. So we're at 22 foot-pounds, which is 30 newton meters, basically. Okay, that's it. And it's in there. Replace the pack. Okay, and these are to go to 8 foot-pounds. So I'm just going to give it a gentle twist. And we'll call it home. Okay, that's just snug. Pointing straight back, so we should be able to get the wire loom on right away. So that's one of the plugs. Obviously, I don't expect them all to go that comfortably because we're about to run into some cramped spots and obstacles, but in essence, that's what we're doing, and then I'll speed up the rest, slowing down when I see a tip or a trick or some way I think it might make it easier as we get to the more challenging plugs. So I'm going to use this fella.
Did you find it?
Yeah, we're on it. So.
Oh.
All right, do your work. Oh, the other way. Other way, because we're loosening it, this one.
I see it.
Yeah, just keep coming until it feels really loose. You'll kind of feel it let go.
Getting looser.
Okay. You want to lift up and see if it'll come?
Oh, it's coming.
Okay, keep coming. Gently, gently. Keep coming. Keep coming. Do you have it? Yeah. All right, pull straight up. Pull straight up. Keep coming.
Yeah.
You got it? Yes! You did it, Vamps! You did it!
Yes, I did it without dropping it.
Without dropping it. Okay.
That's dirty.
There's the fun one, the last one. So, hold, yeah, the worst by far. Hold that. I'm gonna check this last one. All right, let's compare them on camera. Okay. Bag and tag that one. And let's gap check this. Perfect. All right. So we'll get this started.
We're going in back.
Okay.
Be careful.
Yep. Okay. You got this?
This is easy.
Yeah, just go until it fights you a little bit. Is that it?
Yep.
Last one? All right. Let's do the little torquey torque.
Make sure.
Yeah. Just get it perfect. Okay. This time.
Yeah, that's the game.
So, let's finagle it.
I can't believe you got that out.
Well, believe it, girl. Because that's what we do. Come on. All right, that one's in. Just got to find a way to screw it in there now. Click. 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 And then let's set this back in its little stand over here. Okay, ma'ams, can you pass me the 2 screws over there?
I think we're done.
Got to put the air box back in. You want to do this part?
Sure.
Okay.
I think so.
Take this box. You see there's a circle here? Yeah. It goes all the way down in the box here. And then come around here, this side. See there's a circle? Try and get that circle there to sit on that circle in there. Kind of push it on from the back. Is it on? Let's take a look.
No, it's not. I don't think so.
Oh, you know what? You hold it there for me while I put the back on. It might just be a Foley one. So if we put this on, watch your fingers. Oh, whoops. It's okay. All right, you see that's on there? You see that? Maybe not. See on the holes? Now it's all sitting on there perfectly. Mm-hmm. And these are in here. And then we slide this back over here. So that was on there. And then you can help me lock these up, okay? I'm doing it upside down, silly daddy. All right, 4 things. So just do it until they just kind of resist you, okay? Pull the trigger. Good. Stop as soon as you hear that noise. Go. Come on, this one. Wait, I'm not in there. Go.
Wait.
This one.
We're done.
Again. Yes. So there it was. 6 plugs out, 6 plugs in. All hardware reinstalled and the car turned over just fine. So that means we have an oil change done, a cabin filter, which I'll throw up a quick video on that one sometime in the near future if I didn't already. And next up will be brake fluid flush. So in the meantime, hope this helped you out. It either persuaded you to pay someone to do it or to grab a wrench and take it on yourself. Either way, be memorable, be well, and I hope to see you on another video soon. Bye now.